Oh, what's up, smarty people? It's KeysDAN with RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com, coming to you live in living color from the Radio What studios. And this is my podcast, What Makes You Smarter? It's an extension of the RadioWhat.com internet radio station that I've been running for quite some time. And if you need DJ services, where do I always send you? DJLittleRock.com. One more time, DJLittleRock.com. Check availability and get a free price quote. And maybe you could have me at your next event. Also, if you'd like to tell your story or hear the stories of others, I encourage you to check out my other podcast. It's called What Makes You Famous. Find it everywhere using the hashtag What Makes You Famous. Now, on with the show. Well, that's a new intro. Before today on the program, historical facts. Oh, my goodness. You know, I like some history. Before 1903, the New York Stock Exchange used a Chinese gong. How about that? In the 1870s, a new era emerged at the world's largest stock market with the arrival of continuous trading. This resulted in a need for a daily signal to open and close the market. The chosen signal was loud and distinct, so as to be heard by everyone on the trading floor. A Chinese gong. From the 1870s until 1903, the thunderous disc was ceremoniously struck with a padded hammer to signal the beginning and end of trading day. However, this particular tradition soon came to an end. In 1903, the New York Stock Exchange underwent a few major changes, including moving to its current location at 18 Broad Street and discontinuing the gong, which was replaced by an electrically operated brass bell. However, not all stock markets have modernized their bells. The Euronext Amsterdam Stock Exchange, the oldest stock exchange in the world, has opened and closed with a gong since the 17th century. Today, the New York Stock Exchange bells sound twice daily, one to open trading at 9:30 in the a.m. and one to close trading at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Ringing these bells is celebrated. Tradition and celebrities, politicians, and business professionals are often invited to partake in the decades-old custom. In 1956, the first ever guest bell ringer was 10-year-old Leonard Ross, who earned his spot by answering stock market trivia on a trivia game show. Television. That's how he got in. A few more little tidbits of information to fill your head with knowledge. The duration in seconds of the New York Stock Exchange's closing bell, 15 seconds. Stockbrokers who founded the New York Stock Exchange in 1792, 24. Weight in tons of the Tsar, T-S-A-R. I'm pretty sure that's pronounced SAR. Kolokol, K-O-L-O-K-O-L. The world's heaviest bell. It's 202 tons. Okay, this bell is 202 tons. Average shares exchanged daily at the New York Stock Exchange, 2.4 billion shares are exchanged daily at the New York Stock Exchange. A little tidbit for you, a little tangential tidbit. The idiom saved by the bell comes from boxing. The expression saved by the bell first appeared in American English around 1902, originating from prize fighting, professional boxing. The phrase was used in the literal sense to describe a situation in which a fallen boxer must rise before the referee can count to 10. If the bell rings to signal the end of the round before the referee can finish counting, the boxer is saved by the bell and continues on to the next round. By 1912, the saying had evolved beyond its boxing roots and made its way into the education lexicon. Students claimed they were saved by the bell when the sound marked the end of class and it was time to leave. The phrase is still used today in this context. It's as referenced in the title of the 1990s high school sitcom, Saved by the Bell. Turning to the camera like Zach Morris, Saved by the Bell. How about that? New York Stock Exchange used to start with a Chinese gong. I'm going to hit it one more time. Stick around for more historical facts. Hey, like, share, comment, do all that kind of stuff. Make sure you subscribe and all that. Also, if you'd like to tell your story or hear the stories of others, I encourage you to check out my other podcast. It's called What Makes You Famous. Find it everywhere using the hashtag What Makes You Famous. That's it for this edition of What Makes You Smarter. It's KeysDAN, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com. Peace. I'm out of here.